Hello guys, today I will show you how to create some simple web application, but what is more important, how to put it on your virtual private server, aka VPS. And let's start with prerequisites. I assume that you have some basic web development knowledge, just to know how HTTP works, what is JavaScript, maybe what is HTML. We won't use CSS here. Next to that, it's cool if you have ban installed on your computer, because I won't be using regular Node.js. I will use ban because it's simpler, because it doesn't require any compilation of TypeScript to JavaScript, so it will just take shorter. And in this tutorial, I will use DigitalOcean as my VPS provider, but you can use any you like. It's just my case. Here's table of contents if you wish to see it right now and know what to expect from this tutorial. Here are things that are not covered, but if you wish, just leave a comment and I will try to extend this tutorial to include that, not by recording from the beginning, but by creating another one. Okay, let's start. First step, you have to create some virtual private server, and in my case it's DigitalOcean. I'm on my account. Here you do it by going to the left sidebar, droplets, and droplets are literally they're naming on servers, on machines. You can think about it like that. And let's create some server, some droplet, of course. I will choose Frankfurt as region because I'm from Poland, so it's closest to me. This configuration doesn't really matter. I will choose the cheapest one. It really doesn't matter because I will destroy this VPS immediately after recording. So still okay. And here we will need some SSH key just to connect, because it's main part of this tutorial, how to use this SSH key to connect to our server. Let's go back to the terminal. And command that we will use to generate this key is, I believe, here, SSH keygin. I usually forget commands, flags, and many other stuff, so we can try with ssh-kgen.help, and here we have all of flags that are necessary for us. The most important for me and for you, I hope, right now is .f, output file, because it will be location on our drive where we will have it. Okay, here I have opened terminal in the directory of this project we will make in ban. Let's check this. Okay, and just to simplify it, because usually you will keep your all SSH keys in directory like this little sign /SSH, and you will store all your keys there. But for simplicity, let's create it in directory of this project where we will have immediate access. So let's run ssh-key again .f, and let's copy this path. Okay, you see I have it on external drive, tutorial key. Okay, we don't need passphrase, and that's all. Let's do ls to see if it's here. We can do cat tutorial key and cat tutorial key.public. If you want to know what these keys are, this is private key. This one must stay on your computer. It will be used to connect to the server, and this one you will have to specify on the server, and combination of these keys will let server identify you connecting there, so you will have access to the console, and it won't be public, so everyone can join. Just to remember, this must stay on your computer, and this is what you want to copy now and paste here. I can name it YouTube SSH web app tutorial. Okay, let's add SSH key. It's added. YouTube key. Probably we don't need anything more here. Create droplet. Now we will have to wait a few seconds. Okay, it's creating as we see in this progress bar. And let's look what we have next on this list. We have created VPS, we have set up keys and VPS. Next is to connect to this VPS and update all libraries, dependencies, binaries, how you want. Okay, come on. Now you want to copy this IPv4 address. Let's go to the terminal where we have stored our keys, and let's do SSH, and first we want to provide I flag, which stands for identify key or something, identifier file. It's just a path to our private key, which is here. So /tutorial key, and let's connect to our server from root account. It's name of the user. You usually write name of the user at address of the server, so here these numbers, and we should be connected. Here you want to agree, yes. Okay, we have connected successfully. Now run apt update just to make sure everything will work fine with newest versions of dependencies. Apt upgrade. Okay, yes. By this time we can go to in this second terminal to the same directory, so cd/volumes t7 YouTube sh app. Okay, we are here. Okay, we are here, and we can open Visual Studio Code from this directory. Here are my keys. You see, it's the same directory. Okay, some warning configuration, I don't know. Let's press enter, doesn't matter. I have tested it before and I didn't have to set it, so I hope it will work. Oh, I think we are done. Okay, next thing on our list is firewall. UFW status. UFW is, I don't remember what it stands for exactly, but FW is probably firewall. Some simple firewall application that will only allow access for HTTP and HTTPS from our perspective. So let's enable it. UFW enable. Okay, and let's check the status. Okay, it works. Now next on our list is to install nginx and add it to firewall. We will install it like a regular binary. apt install install nginx. Okay, yes, agree, continue. Okay, and now when we have installed it, we can add nginx configuration, so-called profile, to our firewall, so it will automatically allow all ports that nginx requires. We can check how to name them by UFW app list, and it's nginx full, which will allow all of them. We can do it UFW allow, and now remember about single quote, because it will not work if you forget it. nginx full. Okay, and now UFW status, we will see that right now we allow basically ports for HTTP, HTTPS and quits. We will focus on these two. Okay, we are done with this step. Next one is to install ban on the server side. We can go to the official installation page where we have script with curl, but as I remember, we will have to install unzip. Okay, you see we have unzip because it's necessary to install it. So again, apt install unzip. Okay, ready, and now we can install ban, and we have to source root.bash rc to make it work, and which ban will say that ban is already installed. Thank you. This step is the least related to the SSH part, but I think it's still necessary here to have something to show. So let's do ban init. Right now we will just create web application using express, ban install express, my favorite backend framework for JavaScript, because I don't know any other. Ban install save dev types /express. It's also necessary to avoid TypeScript complaining for us. Okay, import express from express. Okay, const app equals express. I think it will be enough to just to have simple application that will send hello world for now. App.get root request. Oh, we don't need types. Request response, and now we can do just res.send. Let's do h1 hello world with SSH up. Okay, now we can do app.listen. I think hard coding port to 3000 will be okay. We can use some environment variables here, but it's so simple that I don't think it's necessary to include it in this tutorial. Let's listen, and if error, console log error. Okay, and okay, listening on to see some feedback. Okay, we are listening on port 3000. Let's go to localhost /3000, and we see that it works. If we change something here, edit it, and restart our application, we will see it immediately, and if we inspect, it's H1 as expected. Nice. This is very complicated web application, you know, but okay, it's not main part of this application. As I said, in this part we won't have any separate client from backend, so if we had, then we could do some extraordinary functionality like adding React on the front end, serving it, or working on separate domains and working with cores. If you like and wish, I can record about it. It's a very interesting topic to set up cores, but for now let's assume we will have just this simple app. What's next? We want to copy this application to our VPS, and there are maybe two ways to do it. First one, I don't know if simpler or not, is to just create git repository, push it to the GitHub as public, because if we push it as private, we would have to set up GitHub deployment keys and allow our VPS, no, not deployment keys, but set up another SSH pair just for our VPS to connect to GitHub to be allowed to clone that repo. For now, I think it will be enough to just do it with SCP. So exit. We are here. Okay, let's do cd dot, and we can do something. Okay, we can do like scp dot dash r is recursive, that we want to copy entire folder, dash I also to provide our SSH key. So let's do dot ssh dot dash app slash tutorial key. Okay, and we want to copy, and wait, I'm not sure if it will change something, but just for certainty I will write this R at the end, dash R. Let's copy this folder to the server, and here we will also need this address IP. Okay, and provide subpath root slash ssh app. Okay, I hope it will work fine. Okay guys, I'm back. I have done some stupid mistake because I have enabled firewall and left SSH console without allowing SSH access. So do not copy my mistake, and before you leave you should do ufw allow open SSH, and it will allow port 22, so you can join with SSH. Okay, it works now, what I wanted to do. So we can copy this entire folder, and let's see if it works. It will take a while. Finally we are done. Let's now connect to this server with SSH command. Okay, we are here. ls. Okay, let's go to the cd ssh app, and if we do ls again, we can see all these files here. We can do cat index.ts to see exactly. Here's our application, low battery, doesn't matter. And next step on our list, for me it's just for convenience, I like to use Vim. You may use Nano or anything you want, just some text editor. So let me do apt install Vim. Okay, and here is the last step, that we want to configure nginx to use proxy to move from port 80, which is reserved for HTTP, to port 3000, which is which our app is served on. Because if we run ban index.ts, we will see it's listening on port 3000. If we want to go to our application, let's copy this IP address. Okay, here is this default nginx website. If we go to port 3000, we can't go here because our firewall doesn't allow it. First option could be to allow this port. So ufw allow 3000, and now let's run the server. It should work. Okay, it works. It works, but no one really wants to enter port number in the browser URL tab bar, so we have to change it. Let's stop ufw help. Okay, ufw delete allow 3000. So it should stop working. You see it's spinning infinitely. Okay, right now we want to open this file where nginx configuration is stored, so let's do vim and default at the end. You can delete this entire content from this file, it's not important, and we want to do server. Let's write location and proxy pass to http/localhost 3000 colon here, and now let's restart it. Okay, let's start this application and port forwarding is done. There were a lot of bugs, sorry for that. I will try to cut this video a lot because I'm not very experienced in recording tutorials, but I hope that this tutorial helped you to grasp some understanding how things like this work. Let's do some rewind. We first created our VPS on DigitalOcean. It doesn't matter where you have it. It can be even your local computer under your desk where you can connect to. We have set up SSH keys with SSH keygen command, keygen, and we have stored it on our computer exactly here. Here are these keys. Next we have connected to the VPS, set a firewall. Next we have installed nginx and set a firewall for it, install ban to be able to run our application. We have created some simple web application with Express and TypeScript. We have copied it to the server, installed Vim just for my convenience because you can use Nano, which is built in there, and edited nginx configuration, started application, so everything here works. We can do something more because let's open Vim with index.js. We can edit this directly. We can do apps.get slash okay, maybe here slash tutorial, and let's do request response, and we can do res.json subscribe channel, and I hope I didn't misspell it, wq index.ts, ban index.ts, and let's go to here and tutorial it was. Okay, we have subscribe channel how you want. Okay, that was all for this tutorial. I hope it will be easy for me to edit this because I have 40 minutes of recording. I hope it will be 20. Leave a like, subscribe, wait for new content. Bye.